Hi everyone, my name is Maria Salguero and I will be talking about traveling. What does it mean to travel? So the technical definition of traveling means being transported from one place to the other. There's no real limit to what the definition is. So traveling can be anything from you going from your house to the store all the way from somebody in the US going to Japan. Um, there's no definition on the distance that you need to take in order for it to be considered traveling. It can be a short trip to a long trip. And there's no real a limit of what mode of transportation you take. So you can take anything from a car, a bus, a bike, and a plane. The most common way to travel, so it depends on what how long your distance is, the distance that you're willing to travel. So for shorter distances, most people tend to take a personal vehicle, that being a car. And when people travel for a longer trip, that would be considered anything bigger than 1,500 miles, then most people choose to travel with the plane. Um, this is the list of the 10 most popular destinations in the world. So the list tends to change every year. This is the list from 2022. We have in the number one spot Dubai. Number 2, London, the United Kingdom. Number 3, Cancun, Mexico. 4, Bali, Indonesia. 5, Crete, Greece. 6, Rome, Italy. 7, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. 8, Istanbul, Turkey. And 8, Paris, France. 10, Hurghada, Egypt. Here I have a list of some reasons why people choose to travel. The two of the most common ones are that people love to travel to learn about different cultures. Many love to go to learn about different languages. Many people travel to learn, so many people travel for their school or for their education. Another reason is to reduce anxiety and stress, and many people just travel for their job. Traveling is just part of what they do. So here I have the information from Expedia. Expedia did a questionnaire and they questioned 1,000 Americans who have traveled at least once in the last 2 years. The questionnaire included men and women all over the age of 18. And it concluded that 88% of those 1,000 participants were employed, 8% were students, and 44% were unemployed, homemakers, or were retired. Overall, the 42% of the research showed that 42% were married and 71% had at least one child. So you see a lot of families traveling, you see a lot of people that are retired, a lot of people who aren't employed, and you see a small number of students traveling. So this is my conclusion. My conclusion is that there's no real definition to what traveling is. So traveling can be something small to something big. It can be a small trip, a long trip. It doesn't really matter where you're going as long as you're going from one place to the other. You don't have to stay. You don't define traveling by just taking a plane from one country to the other. Traveling can be small and can be big. And these are the sources I use for my whole presentation, and thank you for your time.